Yeah, so a little cancellation job and see what we can do for the customer. New build, very new estate. If you can, in the style of Legoland, I guess. New van, which we'll talk about later. Yeah, so just a quick in and out really. Young couple. Bought the house and they just want everything taken out. They just want a bit of grass. Don't really want the beds. Don't want the flowers. Don't want the fruit. Want it tidy and good to go. Here we go. Yeah, so guys, this was meant to be a nice little quick in and out, which it has been to be fair. But I've, as we do a few extras. I'll give you a little walk around and then I'll catch up in the van. Rather than talking out here, I don't want to disturb people. Shut the gate. Even weeded the sides, even mowed the lawn actually. The lawn wasn't part of it, but yeah. Even weeded the front. Us gardeners go the extra mile, don't we? Howdy doody. Long time no speak, long time no post, long time no do anything apart from gardening really. If the audio is bad, sorry. Thanks for watching if it's first time. If you're returning, like I said, if you're returning, I do apologise. It's probably about 7 or 8 months since I've been I've posted, I think. Just mainly because it's just been so busy. Which is brilliant. Some of you know I started probably this time last year, part-time, from a trolley. Go back and look at the videos, and things just pretty much exploded really, which is, you know, absolute. It's brilliant, unbelievable, gone better than I thought, but I think you know, if you do a good job, word of mouth, it just gets passed around. One of the jobs that I've recorded before the big house that I do, the amount of work I've got from that is just like, you know, I could set staff on. It's just the phone's ringing all the time, which is again is good, but I don't want to throw all my eggs in one basket. You know, you sort of go in all with a family and their friends and their community, if you like, for want of a better expression. You only need one little fallout, I think, and it can just go a bit toxic. So yeah, politely declining a lot of those. The one I might have, I don't know which way around I'll edit it, I'll show you, or I've already shown you. Just a nice, again, off the back of a recommendation. Young couple just bought a house, back garden. It's a Legoland house. You know, rubble filled garden, turf over the top. But I think an old lady lived here for a couple of years after it was first built. They can't be that old because the road or the close or the drive coming into it is not finished yet. It's not tarmacked or anything. It's yeah, it's a bit crap. But yeah, an old lady lived here for 2 years, but she's planted everything out the back: raspberries, rhubarb, strawberries, loganberries. There's loads of fruit. But yeah, the young couple don't want any of it. They want it all ripped out. I think that ideally they don't even want the lawn. They just want it all you know, professional couple. They just want low maintenance. Wind's picking up. Yeah, so priced in, done the job, nice in and out, a couple of hours. Got done a lot quicker than I thought. Good ton bag of rubbish, if not more. But yeah, chucked in a few extras. Should you do that? I don't know. I felt a bit guilty because I think I'd priced in 120 quid. 125 quid, I think it was. But yeah, I was done in like 2.5 hours tops. So yeah, I've weeded the side of the house and the front, not garden, front tarmacked area with a little flower bed, and I've mown the lawn for them, which wasn't part of it. It was just clearing all the beds at the side and making it look tidy for this year while they decide what they want to do. So they've got an outside space they can enjoy. So yeah, trimmed, edged, mown, weeded down the side and weeded at the front, all thrown in free of charge. Maybe I'm stupid, I don't know. We do these things, and I feel good about doing it, and I'll probably get a phone call from the couple tonight saying yeah, they don't like what I've done and they don't appreciate me mowing the lawn. I don't know, that's me being cynical, but we do these things, don't we? We throw in these little bits and pieces, so I feel good about it. So yeah, that's the main thing. So yeah, have a look at the video. Nothing spectacular. I will try and throw a few bits and pieces in. One big difference that you'll know, no, my hair hasn't grown back. I haven't been to Turkey to get one of those things done. Van. Hashtag van life. Hashtag van life. Yeah, again, is that a metric of success? Probably not. As returning viewers will know, I was pulling all my tools, lawnmowers, etc. around in a trolley, which was brilliant. And again, I think it worked really well. I need to open the door, it's really humid. Yeah, advertising, walking around with the trolley, it's a bit out of the ordinary, isn't it? So yeah, people took notice and obviously took down the number. So yeah, I got a lot of work from it, but let's not delude ourselves. I am not a young man anymore. I'm very fit. I look after myself. Eat well, sleep well, exercise well. Don't go to the gym or anything like that, but yeah, I look after myself. But yeah, pulling a trolley around, not so bad at the beginning of the day, because it's usually downhill. And the last thing you want at the end of the day is pulling a trolley all the way home for probably a mile and a half uphill, and sometimes it's laden down with rubbish. It worked, but yeah, I'd like to think, you know, maybe romantically we could return to those days where you could do those little jobs around your community, if there is a community anymore. I don't know, ours is pretty good. Well, yeah, so anyway, waffling, sorry. Get a van, needed doing, the money was there, you know. Again, I don't want this to sound, look at me, I'm so successful. It's not that sort of video. I still have my full-time job, or I still have that job, but on a consultancy basis, so I have regular money coming in from that, depending how much time I decide to devote to it. So that's it's a handy thing to have. It's a nice safety net, and I'm sure it will be during the winter. It's all well and good, you know, look at me during the summer, and then the phone stops ringing. But I've already got a few bigger winter jobs sort of penciled in for customers, and to be honest, I prefer working in that weather. It's been too hot. I don't know what you guys think. Lawns have been a nightmare. I'm looking at some, again, it is a new build estate, so I'm looking at the communal grassed areas, and it's just, yeah, it's probably laid on bricks and tarmac and asbestos and God knows what, but yeah, there's not been enough water, not been enough rain. So yeah, I did really well. When you look back, if you look back, this time last year, I was on YouTube. First video: can you start up a gardening business for under £1,000? And I always said yeah, because you can. And I bought petrol gear, cheap, second-hand, eBay, word of mouth, Facebook Marketplace, whatever. But it's all been replaced. New mower, new strimmer, new brush cutter, new blower, new hedge cutters, a pole pruner. It's all battery, all AP, still AP. I'm not Mr. Still, but like I've said, again, if you've watched before, you'll know I've got a really good dealership close by who throw me some really good deals and tend to ring me now because, oh, we need to make space. Do you want to take some stuff? And I get some good deals, so I'm very, very lucky. New mower, went wee bang. I've got a second mower, bought a Honda roller mower, and I bought a van. And I've not dug into any savings. This has all been from what I've earned from the gardening business. The van, again, I got a steal. I think I did anyway. It's a 2016 Berlingo. It is what it is. You know the vans. Probably could have done with bigger. Didn't want to go bigger. Didn't want to have the space to keep it at night. Not yet. Yeah. Again, had a look at it. Guy was giving me, he was. I think it was 2.8 initially. And then he came back to me and said, look, I know you're not VAT registered as yet. I need the space on my forecourt. I'll take off the VAT. So the VAT on it was another £560 off of it. So yeah, 2,200-ish I paid for it. Yeah, and probably invested a good £6,000 in tools, if not more. So yeah, from this time last year, can you start with £1,000? Yeah, you can, and you can redo all your tools and buy a van. So I'll tot it up at some point, but I bet I've spent £10,000 with vehicle, with tools, the initial £1,000. But yeah, it's all been paid for from these jobs and money on top. So yeah, it doesn't sound a lot, does it? If I say, I've probably paid out £10,000 and I've probably got, I don't know, 5-6 grand. So I've made 16 grand. It's not a lot, is it? Hopefully I've made more. I don't know. I need to do a good tot up. I know, with my other job, which supports me, which pays the mortgage and stuff, so that takes a hell of a lot of pressure off. But again, £700-800 mortgage a month. Again, £700-800 a month for my consultancy work isn't a lot of, but it pays that big chunk. So from the gardening side of it, I only have to sort out the bills and other bits and pieces. I guess, it's what do you want out of life? What do you need out of life? We all want everything, don't we? But some weeks, couple of days consultancy work, couple of days gardening. I could probably do 5 days gardening a week, so 7 days a week with the 2 days consultancy work. But do I want to do that? No. I'll earn as much as I need to earn. Yeah, long gone are the days of me breaking my neck. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle on. I will try and keep you updated. I am going to do a first year review, which will probably drill down more into the figures and stuff like that. I want to say massive thanks to a couple of new YouTube content creators. Connor Monroe, Gardening Services up in Scotland. Brilliant channel, funny. Yeah, probably a bit anarchic for some people. Like his style. Good team. Lovely work ethic. Just cracks on, busting his butt, doing as much as he can. And another one, Glossop. Is it Glossop Gardening Services? I do apologise, mate. I've seen your stuff. Yeah, nice to see some new content creators out there. Not that the old ones was anything wrong with them, but yeah, it's nice to see people out there doing well. And yeah, there's obviously room for us all. I think mainly because I've had so many jobs this year. Can you come and help me with my garden? Yeah, sure, I can. Pop round, and it's usually older people, which makes the whole thing even more. It's just disgraceful, really, that I don't know if they're targeting old people, but maybe it's because old people want a cheaper deal, and they're picking these gardeners that are just, you know, they've popped to B&Q and bought a mower and a strimmer and a blower. If they're lucky, they've probably stolen it. I don't know. Yeah, do it for 40 quid, love. And they've just trashed the garden. You know, plants people have probably, you know, I don't know. There's a story about a lady that had this wedding rose. She was married 60 years, and this guy came round and he just, yeah, thankfully it's a rose. They bounce back, but yeah, it's not the point. Her husband had died, and yeah, I don't know. Is it chicken and egg, isn't it? Is it the old people's fault for being a bit price point conscious? I don't know. But yeah, it's again, it's great if you've got a good reputation in the area. People find out about it. Again, done a little bit more marketing and advertising. I've got I know SGM Sam. He always said about the little the local little booklet that I guess everyone gets it. I don't know, we do it here in West Yorkshire. I think I pay £50 a month for a half-page advert. Quarter-page advert, sorry, the one up from the credit card size. Yeah, quarter-page advert. Crazy. That is crazy. That's such a good. Google's good. Facebook's good. Instagram, I guess. You know, people have to follow you to see that, but yeah, that's a crazy one. That is. Yes, it's more older people because they like the old yellow pages and phone directory, didn't they? So they have it next to their phone, and they don't Google search, I don't think. So yeah, if you don't want to be contacted, or what, you don't want to work for old people who will possibly mither you a bit, and like I said, be price point conscious. But I think everyone's price conscious. I know I am. Yeah, don't go that way. But you know, go work for these old ladies. I'm getting bloody full fruit cakes to take home for me and my family, and you know, bacon sandwiches on arrival, and biscuits and crumpets, and yeah. So it's there's bad side, good side. Anyway, thank you for coming back. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.